Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to present our group project for subject CSC 305. In this project, we make a bookshop inventory management for both C and Java language. For, for the content in this presentation, first we're going to look at the group members, and then we're going to look at the introduction for case study and objective of this project. And then we're going to look at the sample input and output for Java and C. And lastly, we're going to look at the conclusion. For the group members, first we got me, Muhammad Afif Aiman bin Muhammad Ali. And then we got Fatur Rahman bin Hasbullah. And lastly, we got Muhammad Haziq bin Muhammad Aizal. For the introduction for the case study, this project allows users to manage bookshop inventory, add new books, update book details, and display the available books. The project will include adding books, modifying book information, deleting books, and displaying the book inventory. As for the objective, both of these programs capable of adding, deleting, and updating book information in the inventory. Nextly, for the second, it's capable to make a quick and easy searching of book within the inventory. And for the third one, it's able to display the current book available in the inventory for the better stock management. And lastly, it can calculate the total number of book there are total number of book and the total price of book that are available in the inventory. Moving on for the sample input and output for C language.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aziz, and today I'm gonna be presenting about our group project, sample input and output for C code. Okay. Firstly, this is the input interface. Okay. When the user run the system, firstly this display will come up and the system will prompt user to enter options. The several options given are adding book, removing book, searching book, updating book, display current inventory, calculate total book in the inventory, and calculate the total price of book in the inventory. From this, user can choose option that they wanted to do. Okay, if the user wanted to add a book, they need to choose option 1. And then the system will prompt user to enter the book type, whether it is physical or digital. If the book is a physical book, user need to enter the number 1. And then the system will prompt user to enter the book title, the book author, the book ISBN, the price of the book, the book genre, the publisher name, and for physical book, there are some extra information that they need to enter, which are the number of pages and the cover, whether it is hardcover or not. Okay, this is the example that I've done. Okay, moving on. If the book is a digital book instead, it is partly the same as the physical book, but the only different part is user need to enter the file size if the book is digital, and all the other information are as the same as the physical book. Okay, next, if the user wanted to search a book that are currently in the inventory, they can choose option 3, and then they need to enter the book ISBN in order to continue this process. As you can see here, the example that I've done, I enter the book ISBN and then the system will prompt out the book that have been found. Next, if the user wanted to update the book information, they also need to choose the option given, which is the option 4. And then they need to enter the book ISBN to update the book. If this is the example, I enter the ISBN to update the digital book, which is Gone Girl book. Okay, moving on. And then if the user already add all the book in the inventory and that they wanted to display all the book that have been added, they need to press the fifth option to display all the book in the inventory. The system will prompt out a list for the user which containing all the books in the inventory. Here are the examples. As you can see, the system will prepare a list separating the physical and digital book according by their type. Next, if the user wanted to remove a book, they need to choose the second option. And then they need to enter the book ISBN to remove the book from the inventory. This is the result after removing a book in the inventory. As you can see, the physical book in the inventory are currently none because I removed the book with the ISBN. And then if they wanted to calculate the total price of the book in the current inventory, they just need to enter the seventh option where the system will count the price of the books in the inventory. And then the sixth option will calculate the total number of books in the inventory. The system will display the total number of books that are currently in the inventory. As you can see too. Yeah. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Haziq, for the explanation of the simple input-output for C. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fathur Rahman bin Hasbullah. I'm going to present simple input-output for Java for Bookshop Inventory Management System. So to begin with, first we have the input interface. The input interface consists of 7 processes, which is adding book, removing book, searching for book, updating book, display inventory, calculate total book, calculate total book price. User may have to enter their option to proceed with the processes. The first process is adding book. Now, after entering option 1, which is adding book, user need to choose either digital or physical book that they want to enter. For this one, we choose physical book, which is they have to enter the alphabet P in the system. The system will prompt user to enter first the book ISBN, the author, the genre, the quantity, price, title, publisher name, and number of pages. And after that, the true or false of the hardcover. Proceeding with also the first process, which is digital book. After entering the option 1, which is adding book, and choosing D for digital, user also are prompted to enter the book ISBN, the book author, the book genre, the book quantity, the book price, title, publisher name. What differs the digital book and the physical book is the memory size. In digital book, after entering the publisher name, user are prompted to enter the memory size of the book. The second process of Java Bookshop inventory management system is process 2, which is removing book. Now for the first example, I will try to remove a physical book from the list. After user enter option 2, they need to choose between either physical or digital. Now for this example, the user enter P to remove a physical book. After entering P, the system prompt user to enter the book ISBN to be removed. After entering the ISBN of the physical book, the system will display the title of the book that has been removed. For this one is The Lord of the Rings. Second example of process 2, which is removing book, is digital book. After entering option 2, the user enter D to remove a digital book. And the system will prompt user to enter the ISBN of the digital book. After user enter the ISBN of the digital book, the system will display the title of the book that has been removed. For this one, it is Gone Girl. Third process of the system is searching for book. It's the same concept as the other processes. User need to enter the option first, and then they need to choose between either digital or physical that they want to search for. Now for this one, the example is physical book. After the user enter P, to choose between either digital or physical, the system prompted user to enter the book ISBN that they want to search. Now, after the user enter the ISBN of a physical book, the system will display the details of the entered ISBN book. For this one, after entering the ISBN, system display details of the book author, genre, quantity, title, publisher, price, pages, and hardcover. This one is an example for the physical book. Now, still under the process tree searching book, this time around the example of searching book is the digital book. After the user enter option 3, they need to choose between either digital or physical. They choose D, and then they enter the book ISBN of the digital part. Now, after the user enter the ISBN of the digital book, the system will give the user the details of the entered ISBN book. Now for this one, the details are such: author, genre, quantity, title, publisher, price, and memory. What differs it from the physical one is the memory size. For the physical one, after the price, it is the hardcover and number of pages the physical book has. Now, the process for of bookshop inventory management system is updating book. Just like any other processes, after enter the option to make processes, user might need to choose between either digital or physical that they want to manipulate or alter. For this one, the example is physical book. After the user entered P for to choose between either digital or physical, they need to enter the ISBN book that they want to alter. For this one, after entering the ISBN of the book, the physical book, the system will allow user to update the author, the genre, quantity, price, title, publisher name, number of pages, and the truth of the hardcover. Still in the process 4, which is updating book. Just like the physical book, the digital book, after entering option 4, the user need to choose between either digital or physical that they want to update or alter or manipulate. Now, after choosing D for digital, the system prompted user to enter the ISBN of the book that they want to alter. Now, after the user enter the ISBN of the digital book, they can update the author of the book, the genre, the quantity, the price, the title, publisher name, and the memory size of the book. So that's all for process 4. We can proceed with process 5, which is display inventory of the system. Now, the fifth process of the system is displaying book. After entering option 5 and choose physical to display the physical book list, the system will display details of the book for physical list. The first one, book title is Harry Potter Wizarding Almanac. The second one is The Lord of the Rings. Third one is The Maze Runner. And the fourth one, which is the last one, is Sonogram. Here are the books that listed in the physical book list in the system. Now, still under the process of 5, which is displaying book. After entering option 5, user enter digital D to display digital book. After entering D, system will display the details of the digital book. The first book is Gone Girl. The second book is The Martian. The third book is Ready Player One. And the fourth book, which is the last one, is The Fall in Our Stars. So that's for process 5. Now, the sixth process of the system is calculating total books for both lists. Now, the first example of the process is after user enter option 6, which is calculate total books. They will need to choose which is either digital or physical that they want to calculate. Now the first example is user enter D for digital and the system give output of 5 books in a digital list. Now still under the process 6, which is calculating total book. After entering option 6, the user enter P and the system give outputs of total of 5 physical books in the system. Now the last process of the system, which is process 7, calculating total book price. After the user enter option 7, the user need to choose between either digital or physical that they want to calculate the total book prices. Now for this example, the user enter D and the system will give output of the total digital book price that's stored in the system. The total book price for the digital book is RM 143 ringgit 0.5 cent. Now, after user entered option 7 and they enter option B to choose between either digital or physical, the system will get output of total physical book price. The system calculate the total book price in the inventory and give output of RM 543 ringgit 0.5 cent. Now that's all from me, Fatur Rahman bin Hasbullah. I will give you guys Afif Aiman to conclude our project for group project CSC 305.
As for the conclusion, we learned that there are a lot of difference between C and Java language. For example, the way we write the input and output for the program and the features that it provide. For Java, we use a class-based object-oriented programming that focusing on object and classes, whereas in C, we only use a structure programming that follows a procedural programming models that emphasizing functions. I think that's all from us. Thank you.